I love the sense of community
Yes.
that we have. The city of East St. Louis is like a family. We have neighborhood reunions. One in particular is the Goose Hill reunion. We have a very, very strong NAACP chapter that is supported well by the residents and the surrounding communities of East St. Louis. So that's what I love most about it. It has East St. Louis, in light of the plight that exists now, it has such a rich history. And I encourage you to read the history. You're going to hear a lot about the crime. And I'm not going to say that it doesn't exist. That happens in a lot of areas where the majority of the population is impoverished. But St. Louis residents are afraid sometimes to cross the river. Yeah. See how you agree? Well, sometimes I'm afraid to cross the river to St. Louis.
Right.
You don't hear a lot about murders committed here on a daily basis. You will hear about it in St. Louis, and I'm not speaking from a competitive standpoint, but we have a tendency to fall prey to what the media reports. When you come to a city like East St. Louis, and there are many like us, some worse, some better, you got to use common sense. You just got to use common sense. There's some things I just don't do after dark. There's some places I don't go after dark, but I would govern myself accordingly. If I were in Ladue or Belleville, I'd certainly govern myself accordingly if I were in Marissa and Redbud. There are just some things you just have to use common sense about. So getting back to what I like most about it is the sense of community, and we are a very large faith-based community. And there was a time where people of color were in church to get the leadership that they needed because we were deprived of so many other social needs, and in an effort to elevate ourselves, we looked to the head of the local church congregation. And we still kind of, deal with that on a daily basis. We don't put our all into it because, some of us have a little bit of education now. But for the most part, the community is very strong in their religious beliefs.